It's not even that type of spot.
Ass shine.
That's hilarious. Did I ask you how y'all feeling, man?
No, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Give it to me.
We good, man.
Give it to me, babe.
Good. This last one for this portion of our chapter. This is the last chapter. This is the last page of this chapter right here.
Tracy chapter.
That's all. But I'm
Moving
good,
on to a new chapter in life.
Tracy chapter. Man.
Yes, we are, Parks. We're moving on to another chapter.
Chicks love moving on to a new chapter.
They move on to new chapters every hour. Nobody reads that fast.
Who cried this morning? Come on, give it to me. Give me special.
Who
Come
cried?
on, get vulnerable with me. It's the last episode. Come on, the audition should be done. Cry with us.
I didn't cry.
I didn't cry either.
I didn't cry.
Nothing. No vulnerability this morning.
I'm too busy.
On.
Too busy to cry.
Some relief.
Yeah, turned some music on and made a good smoothie, and that was it. Regular routine shit.
All right, I'll share. I'll get mushy.
Talk about the tears.
I didn't cry.
And if you cry in the shower, it doesn't count, fellas. Because you can't see your
No one
tears.
can see. Or in the rain.
Yeah,
I don't count it neither when
Temptations tell you.
you do the hard breath that stops the cry.
That's when you tapping into some shit that's been buried. That's that shit that's been buried trying to jump out.
This morning I'm thinking about the last episode and I felt a little something. You know what I mean? All right, we here now. No,
You are
listen.
a psychopath.
Listen, that's been well established. That's what all the blogs are saying about me. Brandy doesn't believe it.
No, she doesn't. She sees through that.
She's a real one.
How many pages do you think she wrote about me in that journal already?
How many pages? I don't think she's wrote any
Probably
pages.
0.
Yeah.
I need her to make a song called Joe's Interlude now.
She stopped at so.
I need my own interlude like Bria.
She just wrote like 5
It would
words
be
and then stopped.
probably be Joey's interlude.
She said, so there's this guy, and then that was it. She never got back to it.
Yeah, left me out there to
All the
dry.
allegations started right after that. She's like, oh, let me stop this page right here.
But anyway,
I'm a pet owner.
I hear you. You think all these episodes, I don't hear your little side comments,
you
Parks.
don't, but
I
it's
do.
cool.
On the listen back, I do. Listen, when I was an artist,
oh, here we go.
Here we go.
The journey.
Here we go.
The journey show.
Way back when.
back in my, the artist days.
3 years ago.
Back in my hay. You love talking about back in the hay.
No, please.
Back in my hay.
I could have never pictured this.
I would have never seen this coming.
Oh my God. Okay, damn, I only have this bullshit remix. This ain't the one. Is it?
Any record that starts like that is a hit.
Yeah. Give me a little record crackle at the beginning.
Hey. All right, come on. Now back in my artist days, right? Mm-hmm. For all of the blackballing, for all of the frustration in dealing with record executives or attempting to deal with them, but at my class you probably couldn't get in front of them, really.
Yeah.
Just for all of the frustration and self-doubt and all of the shit that comes along with being an actual artist. Excuse me. The one day that was fulfilling each year, or the one day where you just really sat back and got whole with your journey in creating that project, but releasing that project to the world and it no longer being yours, and seeing what it does to fans, right? Mm-hmm. So release day was always the day where I made that very pure connection with fans, like in exchanging of the art.
Right. Understand.
And in that moment, it made all else tolerable.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Fair. All of the things that maybe caused some frustration or, some just had your mind in a bad place. Release day always alleviated all of that for me. Mm-hmm. And I cried every release day.
All right.
Today is sort of like that for me, even though there will be no crying.
We're being released.
But today was the day, as we got closer to the day, to see the fans.
Yeah.
And what they were saying and what they were feeling, it was just real pure.
Yeah.
It was like that point where you realize that they've kind of understood some of the shit you've been screaming about for the past 2 years, 3 years, however long I've been screaming about it.
Yeah.
That's the extent of my mushiness. That's all.
No, I understand what you mean. It's because of our followers and our supporters, they grow with us. You know what I mean? Some of them have been following us and supporting us since forever. Some of them just started when we came to Spotify 2 years ago. But it's like a close knit circle. You know, podcasting, the podcast world, podcast community is a different type of fan base or support base. I don't like to call them fans, but support base. They feel like they're a part of our lives. A lot of them we communicate with on social media weekly. You start to really like develop relationships with some of them. Like I know I DM a few of them like all the time. Like the cool ones. You recognize the ones that are cool, that actually have a lot of positive input. Even when it's critique, it's positive. You know what I mean? And you connect with certain supporters like that. And I think that they grow with it. And it's kind of like watching something that they love and they support grow to what it is and what it's becoming. And they actually saw us through the contract. They saw us through the term, through the deal. And they just understand what we out here fighting for, what we're out here trying to do. And I think they just relate to that because in their own way, they're doing that too. In their respective lives, they're fighting for things and they're trying to do things. Some of them are creators as well. So they understand that. And it's just fun. To me, like this podcasting thing is fun because it really puts you in tune, which is why I like when we do the live shows. We actually get to meet them face to face and hear the stories. Yeah. Some of the stories are heavy, and I'm like, damn, like I didn't, you start to realize like I didn't think we meant that much to people. You know what I mean? Like
maybe we should be more responsible.
Yeah, like that's how you feel sometimes because you start thinking about people you meet on the road and in different cities, and you like, damn, like people really feel like this is a family. So I understand what you say, when you say it's a little emotional because you understand like this means a lot. You know what I mean? We have fun doing it and we're entrenched in it, so we don't really understand that. Sometimes we lose sight of that. But this means a lot to people. And so, yeah, it is something to be emotional about. Yeah. Emotions are good.
It means a lot to me, too. It's very cathartic sitting around kicking with y'all and the fans every week. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's super, it's therapy.
Right.
It's therapy twice a week.
Right.
Yeah, and I think that's probably why they relate to it so much because we do give full transparency to an extent, good or bad, on how we look.
Right.
Like, we went through this whole contract shit, not trying to make us look like these geniuses that know what the fuck we talking about.
Right.
Until we made the decision. Like, we're not here to try to make ourselves look better.
No.
And I think the fans identify with that type of shit.
Absolutely.
That's why they feel part of it, because they are part of it. They've been through the entire thing.
A major part of it.
Yeah.
The biggest part.
I was telling somebody earlier, boy am I thankful for these short-term contracts today.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's very important.
Yeah.
Some of y'all have heard me talk about how it took me 16 to 18 years to get out of my pub deal. Took me X amount of years to get from under the Def Jam contract. When I signed a bad Amalgam Digital contract, that got purchased by E1. It just always was a hassle, not to get out of a bad contract, but to adjust with the times and to remain nimble. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
This 2-year contract, this shit flew.
Quick. Yeah, it did.
Quick.
And 2-year contracts are almost unheard of to the magnitude of what our listenership is.
Right.
And the amount of people you're speaking to. Yeah, 2 years is not a average thing.
Right.
That would be like...
No, it was 1 year with an option. Let me be clear.
Right.
It wasn't 2 years, because you're
I'm
right.
saying that the two that we did the two is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I'm proud of you guys, man. I know that you guys like to clam up and not get emotional because we all friends and we're men. But I'm really proud. Listen, Mo, when I joke about saying that you're here, yeah, it's a joke because you've been responsible enough to get here. But I've called Rory and said, listen, I don't know if Maul's showing up every day.
No, I wouldn't do that. I respect y'all too much. I wouldn't do that.
Well, this was the early days. It wasn't.
Oh yeah,
this is not.
But even
Not
then,
as
like
recent.
I'm just that if I give somebody my word and say I'm gonna do something, I'm doing it.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I could hate it. I could drag myself there and hate every minute of it, but I'm gonna do it because that's just the type of guy I am.
Same.
And I'm gonna honor that. I'm gonna be honorable with my friends and my family at all times.
Well, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm proud of you guys. And we do still have to do a pod today.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, no, I got more gratitude to give, man. No, that's not true. I got
Be
more
gracious.
gratitude. I got more gratitude to give. Everybody knows our position.
Yeah. Phone has been ringing for weeks.
Yeah.
That's not lost on me.
Yeah.
Ian has not stopped talking since I opened my big fucking mouth on this podcast.
Yeah.
Poor Ian, man. I can see it in his face.
Oh, yeah, no, it's exhausting. It
Grew
is
a beard in 2 days.
it is exhausting. But everyone knows our position. Everyone knows my position. And I have a good idea of what everyone else's position is. Mm-hmm. I couldn't have designed this any better.
Yeah.
Like some shit we always say at the spade table, part of being good is being lucky. Mm-hmm. Like you could plan it to the best of your ability,
Right.
but you need some other things to kind of take effect.
It's part of it. It's part of it.
Yeah, things.
I mean, you know what it is, Joe?
You can't control.
It's part of if you just be a good person and work hard, everything else will work itself out.
What they say, luck is the combination of opportunity and preparedness, or something like that.
Yeah,
Something to
I
that
think that's the
effect.
quote, yeah.
That's,
Just do the work, be a good person. Everything, all that other shit is noise, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? All of that shit is noise. It'll all work itself out when people know you're a good person, and they know that you work hard and you're passionate. All of the noise will settle.
Yeah, and you're ready.
And you're ready. And you're ready
to go.
Yeah, I think it's kind of been great how receptive, even the conversations Ian's been having or any conversations I've just been having with regular listeners or friends of mine or colleagues, whatever, of people's reception to what our stance has been on everything. Mm-hmm. It hasn't been the pushback that I expected from people that are conditioned to be in that system.
Yeah.
Right.
They've been with it. Even if they're part of that system, they understand it and think there needs to be some type of a change.
Right.
It hasn't been met with, all right, let's silence this whole entire thing.
No.
This can't happen. It's impossible.
Mm-hmm. And I will be honest. Judge me if you want. Call me petty if you want. On our last day here, it's kind of like poetic justice to me, and I'm super proud of the fact that we are leaving this DSP while that building is on fire. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
It is what it is. There's a reason why it's on fire.
I'm not upset about it.
And there's a reason why we're leaving.
I'm happy. I am so excited about that. Listen, back to my common antitrust, the movie example that I always give. As a creator, it has to excite you that a single cog can either make entire cruise ships crash or dance in perfect harmony. Mm-hmm. That's exciting for me. It is. It says they can't play with us anymore. Oh, fuck, I put my rant voice on. I'm not ranting, though. But they just can't play with us anymore. You come in here, you tell them how you treat it. Magically, it's fucking unions popping. There's a war going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Outside, no man is safe.
Inside, much worse. Much worse. Mm-hmm. Inside, with each other. Yeah. It's unions. They want Rogan gone, transphobic. It's political. It's so many entities clashing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Black people, thank God for that inability we have to know when the fight is about to break out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yo, I gotta go, man. I'm just heading to the car.
Yeah.
Yo, everything good? Yeah. I'm just tired.
Yeah, that's all.
Sleepy.
Ready to go.
That's all. I love the fact that it's on fire in there. I love the fact that there's so much other shit going on. Amazon announces Spotify stock come down. Yes, come down. Mm-hmm. They all down, but still, you come down more than them.
Yeah.
It's just a lot going on. If you are looking at the podcast scene, if you're a podcaster, today is you should feel good today.
Yeah, change is happening.
If you understand what's going on out there and you could just see, I'm not going to talk about it now. Do your Googles or see later when it happens. But you should feel good about the opportunities that are arising at places where there may have been none before.
Right.
I think we got to add right here.
At this point in the podcast, you can advertise your product and we can talk about how great it is. And then you can give us a promo code at JBP. Enjoy the rest of the episode.
Yeah, man. Like these DSPs. This episode is brought to you by Escalade. No, not the car, you ignorant fucks.
At this point, we can talk about how great your product is that we've never used.
Right here, you guys. Right here.
We'll use it first, right here.
Hey, I'm gonna soup it up.
Honestly, they're the best socks I've ever worn.
And I'm not just saying that because they paid me.
It's not just because it's an ad. They sent them to me. Wear them every day.
You podcasters is out there letting them just put ads all in your shit. Y'all taking it back. Oh, man. No.
They know not what they do.
Listen. Part of this ownership talk that I've been having over the last few episodes, I was telling Corey on my way over here, it feels good. The opportunity value feels good. Mm-hmm. Like to wake up and the phone just ring all day. Like it can ring because you're not in bed with one person.
Right.
And hey, to the people out there that said, Joe, you're fucking burning the bridges, you're screaming at employers, you're ruining opportunities. Let me tell you, the whole field hates Spotify like I do.
Yeah, they asking, I don't know why y'all went there in the first place.
Yeah, the niggas told me not to go there.
That's true.
They told me.
That's true.
But it feels good out there. That's the bottom line.
Well,
if you're a podcaster, it should feel good.
Yeah.
It feels good for us out there, and thank you. I couldn't be any more filled with gratitude for our fans. I can't go any further. I got to thank Cash App as well.
And Cash Doll.
What Cash Doll did?
Exist.
Exist. She's just here with us.
She didn't sign with Traffic Bookings.
Traffic bookings. That's a dope name.
Oh wait, tell the people what Traffic Bookings is. That was off mic.
That's our ad.
Oh yeah.
No, it's not. That's not our ad. That's our ad.
Mall's paying us.
Mall.
Brought to you by
For the listeners out there, shout out to our first and last time listeners as well.
If you want a guest on your podcast that's not going to make it,
Traffic Bookings it is.
Maul is the CEO, CFO, and COO of Traffic Bookings. Mm-hmm. That's his Rock Nation sports agency.
Right.
Like he will book an artist to be somewhere, but they might not be there.
No. Any artist.
They might be stuck in traffic, but if they show, you might get the traffic. Never know if traffic is good or bad over a Traffic Booking.
Honestly, any booking agency, like, you never know if the artist is going to show up.
You definitely tried to sign Cash Doll, and she signed with Party. In front of your face. The money bags meant nothing. That's when you came up with the money bag, actually. He's like, oh, that'll never happen again. And you said again.
No, I never said that.
That'll never happen again.
Well, you never know if you're going to gain or again.
No, Rory. I never said that. I've never pronounced again like that in my life. Again.
And you sold college dropouts masters.
That's crazy.
Why are you putting that on me? Why?
Because it was you.
It was not me. I have nothing to do with that shit. I have nothing to do with
St. John could get popping. Look at the trade-off.
That's what I did.
That is a sick trade-off.
You guys aren't doing anything with these.
I'm thanking Cash App because they enable me. Yeah.
Wait, if this is an ad, I need to see accounting.
This is not an ad. Cash App has been paying me for well over a year and a half, by the way.
Accounting.
And actually, I'm glad you said that because I'm about to dig into Park's ass a little bit after I finish thanking Cash App. Thank you to Cash App for getting it, for understanding crazy, weird creatives like me. Thank you for empowering crazy, weird creatives like me. Like, it's y'all that gives me, like, a little more oomph when I go to the table and say, fuck these people.
No, I will say, even outside of what they've done with you on the pull-ups and all the other stuff, I do like how Cash App moves when it comes to advertising. I think it's really dope and unique that they don't do the traditional shit.
Later on, listen, in a few months, I'm going to tell y'all just how great Cash App is.
When we sign with them?
I'm there already. I'm on Cash App Records.
What's your splits looking like?
Well, and that's where
Ian is Birdman.
See, and that's where I'm not letting Parks get these jokes off. Right? I'm in your ass, pause. Because My elephant memory, I just remember the jokes. I remember jokes and things said subtly in my presence, even though I may not respond. So when I was trying to get this pull-up thing together, at the time, unbeknownst to everyone else, because I seen the fuck shit that Spotify was on ahead of time. And they were on like some metric shit, and we just had two different ideas of how things could be done. So I had to go and do it. Insert pull-up, insert Cash App, insert Parks jokes being, you try to come up with a better creation than the pod. You tried to create tried to create the pod competition.
I don't think I ever made that joke. But
Ian has written it down as well. He remembers these jokes as well.
Okay.
These jokes occur.
I want to see proof.
But it's
and then he mixed it.
But it's okay. But it's
I love
okay.
Cash App.
I know you were digging at me, not Cash App.
Oh, okay.
You were digging at me, and it was a dig to me. But I just always remembered it. So when Spotify started to act real stupid, and I knew I was gonna come in here and say fuck them, no, we called. Leave a second to guess.
Ghostbusters.
See why I don't leave a second to guess?
Yeah.
Because niggas just start saying anything, right?
Yeah.
I call Cash App. We call Cash App.
What's their number?
Know what they did? Sent something through on faith.
Did they send it via Cash App?
No, Rory.
Okay.
Well, yes.
Cash Apping you is funny. Which way they did do that for us.
Yeah, they did. I love Cash App. I don't know why you think
it enabled me the creative freedom to step back. And see, that's really all we need money for.
Facts.
I hate money. But we need it so we could think clearly.
Yeah.
So that all the people that call us with financial problems, like our kids, our parents, our aunts, our friends, anybody that we want to help, we can just kind of get off the phone and help, and they can go on about their business, and we can get back to whatever that mission is. Yeah. It's important, like I said on whatever podcast that was, you only need one person to get it, I guess is my main point. It was irony to me that the most valuable asset in my possession would get an oomph from something that I created to prove something about over here. I can't thank Cash App enough. I can't thank the fans enough. I can't thank y'all enough. Everybody else, I can thank them enough. I have enough for them. But y'all, Cash App, and the fans, man, thank you guys. Round of applause. Let me hit a round of applause for you guys.